Today was another special day in the year of 2026. So we held a cultural exchange with Washington DC Youth Orchestra and Soweto Theatre, as well as the Isaacson Orchestra. So strings across the continent is a concept that more or less elaborates on the power of music and bringing musicians together to share one voice, one language through utilizing musical instruments.
Music really has the power to connect people, whether they're together in the same city or across oceans on different continents. And that's one of the most beautiful things about music. Really, what we all live for is to share our music, share the connection that we have with other human beings, and to feel the passion and energy of music together. And like I said, it connects people from worlds apart.
Being able to express yourself through music is like an entirely different type of voice that you can have as a person. Because it's one thing to understand the words that come out of someone's mouth, but I think music has a way of expressing the emotions and the mindset and like the imagination of somebody in a way that sometimes words or even actions can't necessarily manage.
Before we were even sitting with them, when we were up watching the first performance, it was just so, like, we could see the musicians kind of moving with everything, and then the sax solos and everything kind of came together. And so we had so much energy just watching on stage. And then when we came down, it just felt very seamless, just kind of getting to know everyone. We just introduced ourselves and we got to playing together, and it was amazing.
It was very quick. It was like, I think it's just musicianship. They always practice musicianship. They've got good musicianship.
I think the most coolest thing was being able to share our music, share how they play in America and how we play in South Africa, Soweto, and seeing how different they are and how different our music is.
The most rewarding moment was to watch my students perform with the students here at the Isaacson Center for Music, and to perform with such joy, and to get to know other students, similar age, but from a different part of the world, and realize how many similarities we have and how much we have in common, because just like all humans sort of spring from the same source, and we learned that here in South Africa, music all comes from the same source, and it's something that is a connective tissue between all human beings, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Music, to me as a person, I think is one of the highest forms of self-expression that you can have, especially as not only a musician, but also a composer. You know, as musicians, I think that's one of the most important things, is that, you know, we're all having fun and we're having fun together.
Soweto is a warm place. Like, there's love in it, and it comes in different ways.
Just the fact that it was entirely new people who I'd never met before, right? And entirely different continent as well, but we just all got to come together and we got to make something cohesive, you know? And I think that just goes to show, you know, how music can bring you together, even when we're continents apart from each other.
it's once in a while, and it's one of those memories that will be forever embedded in our lives.